Hi everyone and welcome on my channel. My name is Dave and today I'm here to show you my Zodiac Tri-Brigade deck profile, which is absolutely insane because it can make a lot of different boards based on the cards in your hand, and it is not affected by the December Banlist at all. So basically it's as powerful as it was, and I would say it's a really fantastic deck because you can make a really strong starting board with a lot of different cards. I mean, you can start with a lot of different cards in your hand, and you can still make an acceptable first turn board. But you can also break boards really easy. So without any further ado, I will show you the deck profile, and then in a different video I will show you a few combinations which you can do with this deck. If you found my videos helpful, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, that would be a huge help for me. Thank you. So of course we will start with the Zodiacs, 3 of the starter, the throw blade. This is still really good, and we play 3 of the whiptail because having one whiptail in your hand can change your combination because it can make your trident live. So on the next turn you can use your trident. If you have this in your hand, it makes your combinations even better. So we play 3 because we would like to see it in our hand. We play only 2 of the Ram simply because in a pure Zodiac I would play 3, but it's not a pure version. So during tests I found out that 2 is absolutely enough. I play 1 of the Raspier because I can only play 1. I would play 3 if I could. And basically this is the Zodiac lineup, and I found it appropriate. After this, let's see the Tri-Brigades. They are the new monsters and new cards from the Phantom Rage, and they are really flexible. We play 3 of the Fractal because Fractal is the best. You can activate its effect, send it to the graveyard from your hand, and you can send another Tri-Brigade, of course the Nerval, from your deck to the graveyard, and then you can activate Nerval's effect. This is the Nerval. From the graveyard you can activate this card's effect and you can get a Tri-Brigade to your hand. In most cases you want the third Tri-Brigade, this one, the Karas, to your hand. I play 2 Nerval because normally a few players play 1, but if you somehow draw that one, that's not good. On the other hand, there are a few combinations in which it's even better than the Fractal, so I play 2. I also play 2 of the Karas. It's really good because you can send to the graveyard basically any beast, winged beast or beast warrior from your hand, and you can special summon this guy from the hand. Don't forget these 2 cards, as I did during the recording, but they are important in the deck. I will show you in the combo video why. I would say these were the main deck monsters if it doesn't count the hand traps, because now let's see the hand traps. 2 Nibiru against combo decks, 2 Ash against any deck basically, 2 Wheeler also against any deck, and it's better to play 2 Wheeler, 2 Ash than 3 Ash in my opinion, because you can only use 1 Ash during a turn, but you can use any number of Wheelers, or you can play like 2 Wheeler, 1 Ash. And I also play 2 DD Crow. It's actually a good card. There are a lot of graveyard heavy decks in this format, so it can really kill your opponent's combinations if you use it on the right time. On the other hand, don't forget that this card is a winged beast. So you can use, for example, for your Karas. If you don't need it, you can send it to the graveyard with your Karas, special summon your Karas, make your combinations. So that's also a really cool way to use this crow. We play like 8 hand traps, and we'll also play infinite impermanence because this format is really This format can really kill you if you don't play enough hand traps. So they are really important in this format. And they are really powerful because, as you probably know, Caught by the Grave is limited to 1. So hand traps are insane. This is the searcher for basically any of your Zodiac cards, and it can also search you a Tri-Brigade. Not every Tri-Brigade, but it can search your fractal, if I remember correctly. And after that, we play the one Zodiac Barrage. Zodiac Barrage is still insane. I already said you in my Zodiac deck profile, link in the description box below. That's a pure Zodiac deck. I already said that this card is fantastic. It's a starter and it's an extender. It's everything you need. We play Foolish because if you don't draw the Ram but another Zodiac and this, you can send the Ram to the graveyard with this, summon the Zodiac, and you can make a full combination. Or you can send the Nerval to the graveyard as regards the Tri-Brigade part of the deck, and then with the Nerval you can get a Tri-Brigade to your hand. So it's good for both parts of your deck. I play 2 Pot of Avarice. Pot of Avarice is still a fantastic card. There is actually a little conflict with your Tri-Brigades, but in most cases this is not a problem, and drawing cards is really important. So I play the Pot of Avarice, but I will be honest, there are cases when I have to decide to play a Pot of Avarice or use a Tri-Brigade effect. Of course, we played the Harpy's Feather Duster, as I said in my Zodiac deck profile. I really love this card, and I really love that we can play one of it. And as well as the Caught by the Grave, which is limited, but we play one because playing one is better than playing 0. I also play one of the Tri-Brigade Airborne Assault. A lot of players doesn't play it, but one is, first of all, I really like this card. Both the artwork and both the effect, and both the fact that it's a secret rare. And from a meta perspective, it's not a bad card. When I draw this, I can use it every time. Of course, it's a bit bad because the monster you summon doesn't have an effect. But if it's a Nerval, you can then send it to the graveyard, and in the graveyard it will have its effect. And after you activate this card, you cannot summon extra deck monsters except link monsters. So basically it locks you out of your Zodiac Axis cards, but if you make your Zodiac Axis and then activate it, you are good. No restrictions, actually. So these were the spells. And we play a few traps. Stay with me because we play a few traps. I already said that I play Infinite Impermanences, still the best hand trap in my opinion. And you can like set it if you are the first player and use it on your opponent's turn. It's fantastic. And we played the one Tri-Brigade Revolt. I don't play the other Tri-Brigade trap because it's a bit too situational for me. But I played this one because it's basically a free link monster on your opponent's turn. It can activate your Ominous Omen, the Tri-Brigade boss monster. So one is absolutely okay in my opinion. I play it. So this was the main deck, 40 cards exactly. And now let's see the extra deck. Let's see the Zodiacs first. Of course, one Drident, one of the attacker. We only use it for the direct attack. I will tell you why. The tigermortar, 2 of the tigermortar actually, because this is a great card and it's important to play 2 as well as the Cheka. It's important to play 2 Chekas. And we play one Hammer Kong, just to have more monsters. It's not a necessary card, but it's good to have more Zodiacs, and that way you will have more cards in your graveyard, and you can use your Averies, use your Tri-Brigades. So that's why you play them. And the last card, which is basically part of the Zodiac lineup, is the Divine Arsenal Zeus. Zeus is the best board breaker. You summon a lot of these Xyz on top of each other. The last card is this. This. And with this, you can attack your opponent directly. Change to main phase 2. Summon this on top of this. 3 chances to activate its effect. And it's not once per turn, so even if your opponent has like 2 negations, this will swipe their boards. So it's great. It's easy to break boards with this. We played the 1 Megalops because we play Zodiacs. We played 2 of the Link to Tri-Brigade, the Blossom, because this is your starter as regards the Tri-Brigade plays. So playing 2 of this card, I found out it's great. So I played 2 of this. As regards the others, I only play 1 and 1. It's enough in like 95% of the times. So this ratio is, I found out, is absolutely okay. And the last 2 cards, of course, these 2. Because in this deck we can make the infinite negation really easily, and basically not with only specific cards in your hand, but there are a lot of different starting hands with which you can make the infinite negations. So that's why we play these. And if they don't have the right card, it's hard to go through that combination. Which a few combinations I will show them to you in my next video. So if you don't want to miss it, please subscribe to the channel. Also, if you liked my deck profile, please smash that thumbs up button. And I think this was all for today. See you in my next video. Have a nice day and get your game on.